Teacher Jane concerned more on conceptual matters, since reality is mental. She holds this kind of philosophy. The key word is conceptual matters. Reality is mental. If a teacher would say that honesty is still an important value, even if no one values it, the teacher can be regarded then as the keyword is honesty, value. The values education student teaches faith, hope, and love, and values which are believed to be permanent values, whether they be valued by people or not. Upon what philosophy is this anchored? It values development. Student Anton pursues a degree in education to fulfill his dream of becoming a teacher. This action demonstrates this kind of philosophy. The keyword there is pursues a degree, fulfill his dream. They can see. To see is to believe. Teacher Susan believes that truth exists in objective order and independent of the knower. She is considered blank. The keyword there is objective, order, and independent of the knower. A teacher told a student, "Your sickness is not on your mind, for you are really sick. You have a fever and a flu." This shows that the teacher adheres what philosophy? Not on your mind is the keyword. And the other keyword here is you are really sick. Next one is when a teacher emphasizes that man's senses should be trusted because this is the only way to acquire knowledge, the teacher can be regarded as the keyword there is that man's senses should be trusted. Senses, data, sentence, sense-based experience. In the school, we teach realities that cannot be verified by the senses, like an invisible God or Allah, whose beliefs does this practice negate? The keyword there is cannot be verified by the senses. Negate. Negate means they cannot determine. Next is, don't just believe because your teacher said so. You must be able to prove what with data that such conclusion is correct as a thought that comes from a an. The keyword there is prove with data. Prove with data, like they have the smell, feel, senses, and touch. Next is, subject matter should help students understand appreciate themselves as unique individuals who accept complete responsibility for their thoughts, feelings, and actions. From which philosophy is this thought based? The keyword there is unique individuals. Complete responsibility, which means they will choose, or they have a freedom to choose and decide what they want. They make their own destiny. Teacher Chris views his student as a unique, free, choosing, and responsible individuals. He encouraged them to develop their own individualities. What philosophy does Teacher Chris adhere to? Unique, free, choosing, and responsible individuals. Own individualities. Next is, this is the defining features of blank. It is a specialist and they have 3 R's, like reading, writing, and arithmetic. They are also known as all traditional method. They are more on reading, writing, arithmetic. And the key word that you must remember is the specialist. Again, specialist. Next is, curriculum essence is the back to the basic education. The keyword there is back to the basic education. It's back to basic education. What are those again? We have the reading, writing, and arithmetic. Next was is, a curriculum should include those that have survived the test of time and combine the symbol of literature, history, and mathematics. Thus, curriculum contains values that are constant and universal. What philosophy describes this kind of curriculum? The keyword there is survive the test of the time. constant and universal. So again, what are constant and universal? Which means they are forever or everlasting, like Bible, Quran, and they are also known as humanities. Humanities. It does not change. It is also known as permanent, constant, or universal. A school principal emphasizes the importance of the humanities in the curriculum, to which is the educational philosophy does he adhere. The keyword there is humanities. Next is specialization is knowing more and more about less and less. Hence, it's more better to be generalist. When we say generalist, what are those again? Generalist. Next is, why is Spencer educational thought describe utilitarianism? Utilitarianism. Why is Spencer education thought to describe a utilitarianism? The keyword there is survive in a complex society, vocational and professional education. So, they are all often used as a practical objective on a education. It is called a utilitarian. So, what are the answer? Next is, in a recent curriculum revision, the humanities are gradually replaced by the technical courses that bear practical consequences. That shows the curricular direction is toward. The keyword is gradually replaced. They are more practical. They are application of a theorist. What are those? They are used in practical. They are more on using. If it works in practice, it is true or good. When a teacher is convinced that it is best to teach students that skill to adapt to change, since change is the only thing permanent in this world, she subscribes to which philosophy? Adapt to change. Change is the only permanent in this world. When we say change, it is a okay. Which idea does the pragmatic teacher reject? Pragmatic teacher reject. What are those? Okay. So we have next is, teacher Marie, unlike other teachers in her school, practices the non-traditional method of discussing the lessons using not only the book prescribed by the school as the main source of information and knowledge. Instead, she went of her way to advise other means that will help your students to understand better the lesson. To what philosophy does the teacher Marie submit to? The keyword there is non-traditional. When we say non-traditional, it means that the students is more on activities, more on active. They said that education is continuous progress. The child is the problem solver and the teacher is the observer. It is said that learning by doing. Teacher has a rich philosophy heritage, one which advocates the learning by doing. This is philosophy has roots in what? When you say learning by doing, what philosophy it is? It is a... Okay, make sure to say the name of the philosopher as well. Don't forget about it. Next is, education is a continuous process of experience and visiting a recognizing experience. According to Proseri, what does it mean? Next is, giving a reward and reinforcements are the primary technique of this philosophical point of view. So, if you are giving someone a gift, they might or they will give you a gift next time. That is a what? What you do to others will come back to you later on. Mali man ang pagkanos. Pero yes, yun. Okay, so SR theory has deep roots in this philosophy. SR theory. It is a what? What is SR? It is more on external stimuli, environment, or force. So, yes. Okay. Next one is we have the social reconstructionism, George Counts, Harold Ragda, Theodor Bremal. It is, the keyword there is the what? More on change the society. Like reconstruct society. Meet the cultural crisis of times. So, how can you